Please believe in Prospector Tripp. Ah, whoa. Yeah, 530 grams of gold fingers. 530. I've been saving them for a while. You're gonna have to trust me on the weight, because I ain't going in the house to get the other scale. Anyway, I'm gonna put them on in this beaker here. We're gonna run those dudes in dilute nitric acid. We're gonna knock those foils off there. After we got them off, we're gonna wash them good. And I'm gonna put those dudes in solution with aqua regia, hydrochloric, nitric acid, and a little shot of sulfuric. Yeah, and then we're going to get that gold. We're gonna get that gold, but we're gonna get some gold, some pure gold. Let's see how we do here. Let's see how we do. I should probably stack them up in there kind of neatly or something, but I got limited time. So I'm just gonna get on to it. Disaster. The big disaster. Pretty good. I won't run them all. Ain't gonna work. Yeah, it'll be just fine. It'll be fine. Okay, let me show you. Okay, folks, seeing how the one beaker wasn't gonna cut the mustard, which I figured it might not, but it was fun to play. It's a little fun to play. Yeah, I put a bunch in this other one. So now, yeah, not quite half and half, but pretty close. Pretty close. Get on down there. So yeah, so there's 530 grams anyway total. Yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of distilled water just to cover them, just enough to cover them, and then we'll add some nitric acid here to get it rolling. That nitric acid will eat up the base metals. Those foils will fall right off there when it's done, and yeah, once those things fall off, I'll get rid of all the excess material there, the fiber board and whatever's on those guys, and we'll just be left with the gold foils, and then we'll clean those dudes up possibly one more time, but maybe not. We'll see how it goes. And then yeah, we'll put them into solution, so we'll have some liquid gold. Then we'll use a precipitant, sodium metabisulfate, to to precipitate that gold. We're gonna precipitate like rain. We're gonna rain that gold out of that solution. It'll be in the bottom of the beaker, and we'll maybe refine her one more time. I'm pretty sure, and it'll be pretty pure after that. And then we'll go from there. That's right, peace, baby. Got a bit of distilled water here. Like I said, I'm going to fill them up so they're covered, like that. Like that. We're going to put those dudes up on the heat and add some nitric acid. Yeah, put some gloves on here. We don't want to screw ourselves up. That's right. It's pretty poisonous stuff, so you got to be careful. Can't be a numbskull. I'm playing around. Yeah, I'm a joking kind of guy sometimes. It's just a serious business, okay? So yeah, you can't breathe these fumes. You can't get it on you. It's not good for you. Definitely not good. So yeah, we'll put some gloves on, and I'll put the fan on, and I won't be hanging around here much. I'm just gonna let it run, and then I'll come back and check on it here now and then until we got what we want. That's right. Hey folks, I got that heat cranked on. Oh, yeah, it's getting a little bit warm. So yeah, I got 100 milliliters of nitric acid here. I'm gonna add about 50 to each. Good guess, man. Right at 50. Like that. Going to cover these guys up. Put this guy on there. I got a little watch glass I'm going to stick on this other one. Yeah, it's only been about 2 or 3 minutes, just wiping things down here a little bit because everything's so dirty out here. But yeah, starting to get a little bit of a reaction already. The bubblation's kicking in. Yeah, we'll come back and check on it here in a few minutes. We'll do one little temperature check here, see what we got. Yeah, the little guy there is already almost at the 300. But our material itself, yeah, towards the bottom is a smidge over 100. Yeah, okay, there we go. New baby, making a little progress there. a significant amount of fumes kicking there, especially on the left one. I think that right one will be making fumes, but maybe it already burned up some of that nitric. And anyway, yeah, I'm gonna dose it here again in a minute and watch those fumes. They start lessening. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it again with probably 25, maybe 50 each. It's looking pretty calm so far. Yeah, nothing looks like it's going to boil over. And of course, fingers are very easy. They don't require much. There's not really any solder on there to deal with. Nothing, just pretty much copper and a little bit of gold. So yeah, it's all looking good. It's looking good, baby. Yeah, looks like that dude on the right-hand side is gassed out all the way. Don't see really any fumes there. This guy's still cooking. You can see quite a bit of gold foils flying around there too. This guy not so much. Yeah, a little bit of gold on top right there, right? Right here on the edge. Yeah, a little floating around. Anyway, I'm gonna dose both of them here and get them going a little bit better than that. So again, I have some nitric acid here. Add a little bit to this guy. Yeah, I might add the whole 50. Can't you get her ripping now, I'll tell you what. That should do it. I'll put the rest right on in here. Just like that. I got it going. Okay. As long as it don't boil over, I'm good with it. Okay, well, it's gonna be alright. Or not. Have a little bit of water here. I can knock it down a little bit. Get it to cool its jets a smidge. That. Okay, I got it perking anyway. Put the lid on. Put a lid on it. Maybe. They're still ripping pretty hard on the right. A little more low temperature check here. Yeah, it's still running about 300. I got the fan on it behind me, so yeah, it's 150-ish, 160, 170. Yeah, maybe both about 170. Okay, anyway. Yeah, there we have it. Also, folks, that blue color is primarily copper in solution. Which, yeah, they lay down copper, and then they lay the gold over it. So, yeah, we got a lot of foils flying now. That's fantastic. Yeah, after that addition of nitric, I ended up adding the last 20 more in each one. These guys are making some progress, but they're gassing out again. I can still see foils on them. I think I'm going to nail them one more time. A bit more nitric. I think I was wrong. I think this one's got 130 in it. This one's got the 180, I believe. But this, I think, had a little more of these gold fingers in here too. Anyway, I'm gonna nail this guy a bit here again. That's another about 20. Yeah, it's about 20 more each in them. Okay, folks, I think I'm gonna call it for the night. It's getting late. Sun's going on down over there. It's getting cool. I put these guys up here to block a little of the wind because it's about 62 out or 61. Anyway, I'm gonna shut this dude down and call it for the night. And I'm gonna let those sit just like that. I'll come and check them in the morning, and we'll get that liquid off there, that spent acid. You can see there's basically no fumes happening now. It's like a pretty good pile there. You can see it's got a bunch of debris in it though, right? Yeah, that's a pain in the butt to get out of there. You know, I ran it through a colander and got off most of the big junk. You see there's still another little piece of circuit board or something there. But yeah, I picked out as much as I conveniently could. But by burning it, you know, melting it and alloying it with silver, yeah, that'll get rid of most of that for certain. Anyway, let's weigh this thing here, see what we get. Oh, see, it's got a ton of crap in there. Anyway, I got a little piece of silver there, as you can see right next to it. That dude weighs almost 10 grams. And so, I kind of still believe there's probably about 3 grams in there. I'm gonna stick this dude right on in there. Like that. Put that whole dude in there just like that. Just a little of this here. A little bit of borax, hopefully hold it down. Get some iron here. And bring that on top. There she is. She's coming to the top. She is. Yeah, so now what we can do is go weigh it and see what we got. Okay, let's turn this dude on. I clean that dude up a tiny bit with the brush, got off most of the grit. That looks pretty good. See a tiny bit of twinge of gold to it. Not much, a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Almost what I thought there. Yeah, roughly 3 grams, just like we thought. I'm gonna put this dude on in here, just as is. I'm gonna add a good amount of nitric acid here. I got a smidge over 100 there. I add about 40 milliliters of nitric acid. Starting to bubble a smidge, so yeah, it's getting a little tiny bit of heat on it. So that thing's going to really rip here in a few minutes. Yeah, it's been a couple more minutes, maybe I'll say about 5. Look at some fumes. Our little buttons bubbling away. Yeah, getting that looks like a little bit of copper in solution, so I had a little copper in it for sure. I put a little hat on top there to keep the rain off it if it's starting to rain a tiny bit more, and yeah, capture a little more of the heat. There's my wife's little flower garden up front. She's doing pretty good. She's doing pretty good with it. It's been about an hour, and it's cooking a little bit harder. Still got a little tiny bit of fumes, as you can see. Yeah, that dude is still fizzing away, so yeah, we're gonna let it run for just a little bit longer. So those fumes go clear, and we should have all the base out of there and all the silver. Yeah, I put this cover on there about an hour ago, so I thought I'd come out and check it here. Hold in a little bit more heat, because it is cool today. And wanted to get her a bit hotter, and yeah, it looks like we got just a ever so smallest amount of fumes now. Yeah, I'm gonna jab at this dude a couple times here. Oh yeah, it's kaput. Do that. I'm going to jab it a little bit and let that gold get in a bit more here. And we'll try and run this material right back through here. It's got a cotton filter down in there, and there's a couple of gold flakes in there from this material. I figured I might as well use the same one. See, it's in the bottom here too. Once we get that like that, yeah, so there's a little bit more in there. Okay, I got a lid on this dude here. I'm gonna let it go just like that, and get that silver nitrate out of there. And yep, yeah, so we're letting it go for right now. That's all we can for now. Okay, folks, I got that filtered. Looks pretty good down there. That's I'm sure there'll be some active nitric in there still, and of course that silver. And I got a little bit of garbage I've collected up here. It's got a little gold in it, I'm sure. I'm going to take our gold that we got out of our inquartation in the filters. I'm going to put them all in here and wash them a little bit so there's not much silver in there. Hopefully none. And then we're going to refine that, and we'll chunk in our other hunk of silver in there, see if there's any more active nitric in that. Yeah, and just keep pressing forward here. We'll get some good clean gold here shortly thereafter. This is going to be a quick dump. Yeah, a little bit of a wash. Get that out of there. I don't like this bottle very well. It seems to not do what I want. Well, this guy here's got a lot of zip fan boom power, which I like, because you can zap the material in there. Get it out of there. It's got a nice spray to it. Okay, stick it over here just for a moment. I want to pull this off because I want this beaker back. Good, relatively clean. Give this a little washer again. Get the material down in the filter further. Like that. Push this back in here. Filter again. Yeah, there's still going to be probably a tiny bit of silver chlorides in here when I finally go to refine that, because I'm going to put hydrochloric in there. And if it's not washed super well, there'll be a little bit of silver nitrate in there, and immediately it'll make a few chlorides, but generally speaking there won't be much after we filter this. It'll be very little. Yeah, I got those basically washed off, so I'm going to stick them into this beaker here, and we'll hit them with aqua. Turn those dudes upside down and pop them through the glass rod. We'll wash this material in there also, and we will get after it. Get some hydrochloric acid, add a pretty good portion. Yeah, it's got a bunch of garbage in there, but I had to wipe out that funnel a little bit too. But anyway, a lot of that will get eaten up, and of course we'll filter the heck out of it and get all that out of there. Nitric acid here. I'm going to add maybe 9. This is a fairly lot of material here, so anyway, there's 3, 6, should be roughly 9 milliliters, just like that. Also have a little bit of sulfuric acid here, Gotta be careful at this point. This stuff's gonna fizzle a little bit. So you gotta stay back and don't get your face up close to it. Add a good shot of it like that because this is electronics and it could have quite a bit of lead still in there. Now I'm gonna stick this dude right up here on our hot plate. Our press stove. Crank it to 400. Let that heat up a bit. That'll put all that material in solution. I'm going to denox it first, and then we'll get rid of that, nitric acid first, and then we'll filter it, and then we'll drop that gold. Okay, I got a little bit of urea here. I'll knock out the excess nitric. Let's try a wee bit here, see what we get. Oh yeah, lots of nitric, yeah. So maybe 3 or 4 milliliters might have been more appropriate. Knock that down for a second. Yeah. A little bit in the bottom there still. Let me give it a stir and see what it does here. Yeah. Let's try one more little shot here. See what it does now. Okay, we're almost there. Good. Okay, I think we're fine. I got a filter there. It's got a little piece of cotton down the bottom. And we'll pour it through that cotton filter here first. See what we get. Quite a bit of that paper and whatnot that was in there. And we got that dude out of there, and it's coming out real nice and crystal clear so far. So far so good. See how that comes through, and then we'll once it's done, I'll spray it a little bit on the top, wash out any yellow that's in the cotton filter, and then we'll drop that gold. Pretty clean. I sprayed just a little bit already. Almost got all the yellow out of it, so I'll let it drip for a few more and we'll spray it once more. Yeah, it's looking much better. Yeah, for this one, it should be pretty good. There you go, folks. Got a nice, clean, clear solution. Looks very nice. Have some sodium metabisulfate here. I'm going to put in 1 scoop right on in here. Just like that. And that's not quite enough. So I'm going to put another scoop in. Starting to get a slight reaction on the bottom. Changing colors. Probably one more should do it, I'd say. We'll see. Starting to get a pretty good darn reaction now. Okay, let's try one more. I'm not going to put any more just yet. Yeah, we're going from liquid to a solid metal now. Oh baby, that looks like some pure gold down there. Nice little pile. Okay folks, I'm gonna take our gold here. Got a nice little pile in the middle there. I'll pour off quite a bit of the solution. Give it a little rinse down in there. Okay, I'm gonna pour that dude off right now. Okay, we've been letting it settle for a couple more minutes again. Yeah, looks pretty good and settled. Washer's gold down in here. A little bit of hydrochloric acid. That. Then we're gonna bring that dude right on up the temp. Yeah, that gold's starting to look pretty good. It boiled up there. Pour off a bit of this. Water's boiling a little bit. Pour this dude off too again. We've got our gold in here. We'll drip off a little of this water here. Like that. The rest will evap pretty fast when we hit it with the torch. See what we get. Ah, a lot less than what I thought. Okay, well, there we have it. 1.749. Woohoo! All right. Say go, baby.